Welcome back, Fluffs and non-Fluffs, to some more Legend of Dragoon. We are continuing on, last where we left off, in Velweb. I believe... well, first, we're getting attacked. But, I believe... I forget which way I need to proceed for the side quest here, but... or for the main quest here, because there is the side quest of rescuing the Dragoon spirits. But there is also the main quest that we need to progress with so that we can move on. Get a better angle. Yep. Just off. Take out the Terminator, or else he'll be back. Hoorah! That's what I like to see. I'll need to eventually show you guys the Dragoon final form ability or magic attack that you get when leveling up your D level to 5. Just because it is a really cool ability. And I probably won't get too much time to show it off at other points, so might as well. Here, let me see here. One of these has a Stardust in it. Anybody, just satisfy me. That is one of the Dragoons who lived during the Dragoon campaign. Shirley said that she is making them inert. That's why it doesn't recognize us. There's no reason to be here now. Yep. So, not that one. It's around here somewhere. Probably this one. Doesn't seem to be. Okay. Well, back to the other one. Or at least to another fight. Maximum bolts. It sounds more like a attack than an enemy. Yeah. Yet I still messed it up. You punched the wrong person, mister.
Die.
I forget what you actually get for completing the side quest for Shirley too. Aside from obviously XP. It's a magic attack. It missed. Just what I like to see. So much gold. Maybe you should have just farmed here instead of doing the guarantee. Or slightly unguaranteed one. Yep. Invisible wall kicked me out. Yeah, let me in. Not there. Let's move on. There's no reason to be here now. Well, obviously there's no reason to be here now, but I want my... stone. My moonstone. Or Stardust, sorry. Not moonstone. This ain't Pokemon. The Dracula? Yep, it's a succubus.
Die.
Honestly, it doesn't look like a succubus. It looked like a wyvern lady. Or some kind of fusion between the two. Alright, well, it's not either of these towers. So, move on down again. And let's see if it's this one. Yep. Hard to take wide turns. I don't like to be alone. Where is everybody? Let's move on. There's no reason being here now. I'll find the right way eventually. Yeah. Yep. And get attacked. Oops. Lunch. Hey, how dare you steal an item? Good. Imagine if it just stole one of my, like, frickin' repeatable items. That'd be terrible. I'd hope they would not let something like that happen, but... that is not where the Stardust is either. Maybe it's not in this area. Maybe it is just towards the main story objective. Which if it is, I might as well just head there. For me, life is... death is... Let's move on. There's no reason to be here. It's called Finding the Stardust. There is a reason to be here. Here it is. Acquired Stardust. I knew I'd find it eventually. And that is it for this chapter with them. So there are no more Stardust to collect. Until next chapter. Bum 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 bum.
Die.
Yips. Better not let that finish.
Die.
Yeah, you give that back. You come back here. Wow. That should kill it. Give me back my item. Stupid machine. Rose, you need to stop letting people steal from you.
Die.
Not cool. Now, question is, how do we get out of here? Do we just go this way? No, cool. We can just head back this way. Bum 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 bum.
Die. Demon stance.
I don't want to let that thing steal items, so I'm taking that out first. Yeah, too quick that time. Wow. This place gives actually really good XP and money, though. Like for just basic mob farm, rather than like the unique monsters. After you meet Diaz, please visit the place again. Yes, we will. You don't have to keep telling me. We may not return, guys. I still don't know yet. But don't tell Shirley. Another hitter and a succubus. For Wyvern Lady.
Die.
Doesn't look like a succubus.
Demon stance.
Oh, I'm surprised I didn't kill it. The succubus tried to charm Rose. So it's that kind of succubus. Wants a little Rose action. Healing fog. Yes, we'll take another healing fog. Get rid of these stupid attack balls. I'll gladly take a 100 gold or 50 gold item for free. What's this way? Nothing. Got it. But on the next step down there will be. Acquired Rose's hairband. Well, we don't need her to have that because she already has the legendary cask. Yeah, let's see, is it this? I'm assuming it's gonna be... This is the main area and the other item is elsewhere. Yep, another hitter and succubus combo.
Die.
Oof. Didn't quite get it. And it ran away. Can't tell if that thing just has abnormally long wings, or if the wings are where the hands are and that's what's moving. So I don't see the hands. Yeah, cool. This was the item. Screw you. Well, let's get rid of the final attack ball. Spirit potion. Not really what I wanted, but it will do. Onward towards progress. Shada! Haha, fooled ya. Ugh. Diaz. Here are all three divine moon objects. There are no more obstacles to hinder our utopia. Release the girl. Fine. Diaz, what are you going to do with the divine moon objects? Didn't you hear it from Lloyd? My only desire is the advent of the last species. If you are the true Diaz, you should know what that implies. Total destruction. Well, what do you... Lloyd, well done bringing me the Moon Gem, Moon Dagger, and Moon Mirror. Now we can let the Virage embryo, the god of destruction, the last species we desire, the true Verge arises. I will create the utopia want after the Virage embryo purges the world. Everything so far was the overture to that. Lloyd, he'd shown you a false utopia from the beginning. You deceived me. My utopia exists in the future of this world. What I desire is the creation of the future, not the destruction of this world. I don't need you anymore. Rah! Smash. Diaz, what are you thinking? I don't need to hide anymore. Get ready for the plot twist.
It's been a while. Rose, Dart. Father?
Oh, it cannot be!
Dun 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 dun. So did anyone expect that? Probably if you played the game, but... Is that really you, Dad? You died with Melbu Frama on each other's swords. Rose, what are you talking about? Now I can tell you everything. The beginning of the world was an absolutely nothingness, darkness. The creator Soa sowed a seed to the earth. This is the plan of Soa that created all species, the birth of the divine tree. Eventually, the fruit of the divine tree ripened and fell to the ground to fill this world with life. Gigantos from the 97th fruit. Minotaurs from the 99th fruit. Dragons from the 105th fruit. Humans, the 106th. Winglies from the 107th. And at the end, the Virage embryo, the god of destruction, was to be born from the 108th fruit. Soa desired the destruction and regeneration of the world by the Virage embryo, the god of destruction. However, 11,000 years ago, Winglies found out the tragedy waiting for them and sealed the 108th fruit by separating the flesh and the soul. The flesh of the god and the flesh of the Virage embryo was taken away from the Winglies as the moon that never sets, that glows in the sky. And the soul of the god was captured in the crystal sphere, and Melbu Frama kept it, yes, to withdraw unlimited magic power from that, and to conquer the other creatures. However, even with the unlimited magic power, the domination was not eternal. Humans arose with Dragoons in front. Nothing was their match because they obtained the power of the dragon, and finally they drove Melbu Frama into a corner. I felt certain of my victory, and it was the next moment. The spell of petrification cast by Melbu captured me. I have waited for 11,000 years. Time almost eternal dissolved the spell of Melbu, and I was released from captivity. Days spent with Rose became the eternal past. I lived as the father of Dart in this age, until the tragic day in Neat. Cannot believe it. I am here, that's a fact. Then both Dad and Rose are the heroes of the Dragon campaign? Yes, but that's not all. Humans made a mistake. Silly humans destroyed the crystal sphere, which was the container of the soul, along with the royal capital Cadessa. The Virage embryo, the god of destruction, was exultant, and it could now be born. The free soul released from the crystal sphere started to wander, in order to go back to the body left in the moon that never sets, to be born as the last god, and to destroy the world. The soul without a body possesses a human body and heads for the moon that never sets, by repeating the transmigration every 108 years. You know now the soul of the god of destruction is the Moonchild. The truth of the Moonchild is the legend. Count 108 years when the moon that never sets glares in red. The Moonchild descends to the earth and shall give a holy blessing to the world. The holy blessing is the destruction. The destruction is so as will. This is the fate that rules the future of the world. But there was one Dragoon who found out about it. In order to deter the birth of the god of destruction, she had to kill the moon children by stopping her own time. She was even called a demon. That is the true self of Rose, the black monster. Rose is the black monster? Tell me it's not true. The Moonchild has to be killed, and the people around it too, before they become the servants of the god of destruction. Neat too? For 11,000 years there have been no exceptions. God, why do you have to be the black monster? That's it. What are you going to do? Let me tell you one more truth. Rose, you thought the princess Luvia you killed 18 years ago was the Moonchild, but is not true. Luvia had a twin sister. No. Shauna is the Moonchild. Shauna is the soul of the Virage embryo, the god of destruction. I'll dissolve the signet of the moon that never sets and cross it with the Moonchild. Now I have everything in my hands. Release Shauna. And are you going to kill her to save the world? I'll kill her. This is the limitation of humans. Zeeg, why? All is the will of the Creator Solo. My hands start the world, and my hands end the world. Yes, fate desires it. Dad, wait. Shauna. Do you want to save now? Well, I do believe this means we head into Chapter 4. Please insert Disc 4. Mary? Allow the PlayStation to switch the discs momentarily. If I'd known it was that close, I would have just attached this to the end of last episode, but a little too late for that. But honestly, cutting it there would have been pretty bad, so we continue on, and you get to see the marvelous Chapter 4. Chapter 4. Moon and Fate. I'm totally beaten. We came all this way, and we cannot go back. Yes, we did. No need to return to the city of Winglies. Rose said it just over there. What was it called? Elara? I hope we can find out what we should there. I hope so too. Let me see what was down here. I think this is just a wellspring. Who could imagine there's such a place under the ground of the sea? Must be a cavity created when the water dried up. The world is going on without knowing anything. Without knowing until the end. I wonder if this little world has experienced anything like it. It's not determined yet that our world will end. That's true. We are still here. I believe, yeah, the only way to get those items is to drop down from what you'll see here in a momentarily. So, I do want to try to get those items if I remember how to. What we do is slide in this little area and get thrown out there. Cannot carry any more items? Well, let's drop some. Discard. Yeah. We'll get rid of burnout and we'll get rid of this one as well. No. Well, got rid of one HP MP restoration for another. So, what can you do? So I believe this area doesn't have. This area has just overworld battles, so I should be fine if I continue down this area and keep moving. Alright, this is the other one I wanted to fall into to get this item. Healing Rain, okay. And I don't think there's an item up there, so yeah. No more holes we have to fall down to. Yep. And of course I say that as I run willingly straight into the hole. Alrighty. Try this again. Forget exactly which way to go in this place because it is a slight maze and you want to be careful on that and getting sucked into those little holes or attacked by mobs. As soon as this battle's over, I gotta remember to hold up straight away, or else we'll fly away.
Die. Demon stance.
901 damage. That was good.
Yes. Go.
Yep. All the thing's confused, so even if it did get a chance to attack, it wouldn't have been able to. Alright. Gotta hold up. Or else I risk falling into that sand pit. Gotta be careful. And I ran straight into the dragonfly. Thankfully, I'm not next to the whirling sand, so... Look at how hideous that thing is. Yeah, didn't like me calling it hideous. Cambria Dayfly. Wow.
Yes.
Apparently this thing is hard to hit.
Die.
But not impossible. Do 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 do. There. Down here. Cannot carry any more items. Well, fine. Discard another item. Get rid of the spirit potion. Healing fog. Ah. That's not what I wanted. Okay, if it's not this way, then we need to go up and to the right, I guess. May look like I'm traveling around in circles, it's because I am. Alright, cool. Found our way through. But does not mean we're out of the water just yet. Water! It's refreshing. Here, no monster. We can rest now. What will the Winglies and Yulara know? They should know the way we, or at least I, should take, so there's no need for you. Are you still saying that? Don't you understand it's no longer a problem for you alone? You just found it out a couple of days ago. Now you think you can judge me? It's not as easy as pursuing one wing. You say it was easy? Don't be so conceited. Stop it. Won't lead us anywhere. Rose, nobody can understand the weight of the fate you have carried. But we can at least lighten the burden for you. That's why we're going with you. If you have the strength to argue, we can go on. There's no other way, is there? And I believe this is just what the sand pit takes you in case you fall back in. Which, just to confirm, there are a few items. But I'm not quite sure which ones you fall on to get to those, so might be a little bit of a guess and check. Yep. Alright. Yeah, let's get some free heals. And then try this way. Alright, well, I will go down, since there's only one way down there. Youch. Not the way. There is this way. Yep. I think this is one of the ones I can drop down for the item. Yep, never mind. Rats. It's a lot of guess and check. Yeah. Whoa. While I'm checking it, I'm gonna look up the items for the area just to see if I do need them or not. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Treasure. Alright, so there is one item that I want, or actually two items that I want. Alright. So there are two items that I will want to get, so I will try to get those. I don't know if they're necessarily the ones down on the ledge, but I think they might be above ground. Need to hold down and to the left, so I don't go sliding that way. Yep. Let me see. Alright. Let me check this real quick. Alright, so it's down there, and there's the item. Let's see. So, up, right, okay. Go up. Eh, damn fish. Haha, you missed.
Take that! 5-ring celery!
Die. Demon stance.
Forget how much HP that these things had.
Yes! Go!
And it's dead. Healing potion. Alright, so I should be able to keep this route and go. And the item will be right down here. That's Rose's weapon. Armed. Avoid instant death. Yep, looks like we got a fight.
Die. Demon stance.
That's a nice damage boon to her. Don't throw sand at me. How dare you?
Yes! Go! Go!
Die.
Hey, I got the insta-death proc. Lucky. And of course, probably gonna get stuck in multiple fights here.
Yes!
And of course, all my attacks are missing.
He
Oof. Just off.
Die. Demon stands.
Alright, so we don't want to drop down because that's just a recovery ball on the ledge down there, so that's just a waste of time. But if we go up this way and to the left, to the left again, to the left again, up, and up once more. Right here is the item that I really want, or at least want to attain, because of usefulness. Yep. Discard. Get rid of that. Acquired Power Down. Power Down is a good ability. Yeah. And obviously I'm just taking the shortcut here. I'm not taking the item because that is just a Sunrasfity, so it's just a waste of space. No reason to clear out the item. And there is one more item that I want to get. So we go this way. Up. Up once again. And to the left. And then up once more. So many dragonflies. Oasis number 2. And then to get the item that I want as well, it is up and then to the right and then fall in the sand pit right here. Youch! Bandit shoes, and we will get those equipped. Armed. Yeah, we'll give him the dart. Because he's kind of slow. As Lloyd says. Too slow. Unfortunately, dropping down to get that item is a little bit of a pain because it brings us back to this, but with that, we can still go ahead now and just get back to where we were. So we go up to the right, then up, then left, then up twice, all while avoiding certain doom from those dragonflies. Left, up, right, and up. And we are out. Never to return again. Spring Breath, Town of Yalara. Even if an adventurer is lucky enough to make it through the Death Frontier, nobody can perceive from here. Time was stopped for me 11,000 years ago with the spell of this choker. And this is the only way to see Yalara, the Spring Breath Town. But where is it? The only thing here is an endless desert. No, it's not. How shall I sense it? I sense people's feelings over there. We can fly over there with this. Are you afraid? I think you are. Maybe. We are standing by you. I know. Let us go. Yep, before we do, might as well see what this item is. So get rid of a body purifier. I just tend to use Dragoon form anyway to get rid of status ailments. There. Welcome to Yalara, the Spring Breath Town. I am the guard of the teleporting device. Karen, I'm good friends of Rose's. Long time no see. Long time? Rose, you are starting to regain a sense of time, aren't you? No, not only that, you have recovered a lot of other things too. Are you the person who stopped time for Rose? No, it was Charla Fraba. She is the person we have to meet now. Rose has been carrying the fate of the world all alone, while shedding tears of blood. Can you go with Rose? Karen, stop it. I don't need to force them. I have already settled things with the Black Monster. The only thing left is that I have to complete this journey with my companions. If I understand that, I have nothing to say. Alrighty. Well, we got some Stardust to find. There are 3 in particular in this area. Let's see. Got to figure out where at in this town. So there's one here. Rose, I think Shauna would be happy to see them. It makes me relieved. I didn't know you liked flowers, Miranda. Guess there's some woman in you. Don't misread me. Roses make me puke. They're just flashy. They don't have any kindness to them. Do you know why roses have thorns? It's to bring out their own red, using the blood of the people they hurt. They'll do anything for their own happiness. Let's move on. I don't need to be here. Right there. We'll go back this way because I think up and to the right is the item shop, which we're at least close to it. Maybe this is the item shop. Not sure what this place is. Oh, it's an inn. Okay. We'll go this way then. Examine the large snapping plants. Miata, where's Charlie? You're wondering because she would normally be taking care of these babies right now. Charlie is preparing herself because, well, things we didn't tell you about, right? Zeke told you them, so it must be about the moon signet. Tell me what you know. The signet is the signet sphere. Signet sphere is sealing the device that created the last barrier, just in case the moon child reached the moon that never sets. Even my mistake was in your plan. You are really scary people. Even more scary is Zeke. He is trying to destroy the signet sphere using the divine moon objects. Wait a minute. You made the signet sphere just because you were afraid of the birth of the god of destruction? And why did you make tools that can destroy the signet? Ask Charlie. It is decided between the siblings. I will. And we got one of those. And I'm gonna go backwards again because I'm still missing the weapon shop, which I think might be over back in this area, but on one of those little teleporter paths that I may have missed. So this is that teleporter pad that takes us there. Nope. Alright, let's go this way. Maybe the weapon shop is just up ahead. There. And that is all of the Stardust for this map. That brings us to a total of 49. There's only one more Stardust to collect in this whole entire game. And let's see what the items they have to sell are. Fairy Sword gives 50% more SP. Sure, why not? Arrow Force, Thunder Fist, Thunder Based Attack. Sure, we'll give you more attack. Let's see. Nothing there, so let's go ahead and sell some things. Sell the Phoenix Plume. Can sell the Brass Knuckle, sell the Spirit Ring, sell the Mage Ring, sell Mage's Hair Bandit, sell the Dancing Dagger, sell the Leather Boots, sell Mind Crush, and sell Diamond Claw. Alright. Now let's find a save point here. And I think this is where we will end the episode for now. We cleared up everything from last chapter and just getting a taste of what this chapter has to offer. So, until next time, guys, hope you enjoyed. Stay fluffy, and until then, bye-bye.